Hey guys, today I'm going to show you another Fall of the Samurai battle, and so far I have found three types of armies, samurai armies, that work against the more modern units, and the first one being a typical sword-heavy army, which would usually consist of 4 Yoriki, couple Shogitai, some few Katanakachi, and a couple supporting spear units, kind of like this. The second army, which is what I will be showing you in battle of today. And by the way, if you I'm not going to show you another one of the sword-heavy army because I've already made a video like that, so if you haven't seen that one, you should go watch that one. It's called just tips for using samurai armies. There's a second one. Second one that I've found out is still 4 Yorikav. Probably a couple Yorikachi, a few not as much sword units, and then probably 2 more weaker spear units. So you may ask, like, you know, what's the difference? All you did was replace a couple sword units with more spear units. But you will find out. I'm not going to tell that right now because I'll get to that once the battle starts. And the third one is going with a more skirmish-heavy army, which would look kind of like this, at least how I would use it. You got 2 Yoriki, 2 Boki, and the thing about the Boki is, if you're in a bow specialty clan, like myself, me and my friend created a new clan. It's called the Samurai Will Never Fall. It's open to anybody. The only rule is no gunpowder units. You must use samurai units if you join the clan. So if the Boki, they can be upgraded, a veteran unit, to get 175 range, which outranges all types of guns. Unfortunately, the Bokachi cannot do this. They still have 150 range, which is equal to that of riflemen. But remember, Bokachi can still be able to shoot riflemen when riflemen can't shoot Bokachi, because it's all about line of sight. So this army would consist of 2 Yoriki, 2 Boki, 2 Bokachi, and then some sword units, and then a couple weak spear units for support. So, but I will not be showing you this an army like this today. I'll probably do that sometime in the near future. I'll be showing you the spear-heavy army today. So I'm going to load up a replay of a battle that I fought today, and I will see you there. Okay, so here we are at the replay. I'm going to go ahead and pause to explain some things to you and show armies. So I have 2 Kyoto police, 2 Katanakachi here, my general, and 4 Yoriki. I'm keeping them behind my main infantry force and over here in the woods. I have another Kyoto police, another Katanakachi, and a Yorikachi. And I said this was 2 Kyoto police over here, one of them's a Yorikachi. So as for my opponent, he has 2 white bears, a red bear, another white bear, his general, a Katanakachi, spear levy, a Yorikachi, white tiger force, and he also has a unit of red bears, I believe, that are like hidden in this forest or something. So I'm going to go ahead and play. So you may be wondering what's the difference between this army and the sword-heavy army, which I showed you in my last commentary video. Well, really the only difference is how you use the cavalry. And the reason you bring more spears is to support your cavalry against your opponent's cavalry in case he brings any, to make sure that they win. And in the last battle, last two battles actually, I've really showed you being really aggressive with the cavalry, kind of separating them from your infantry force and using them really early on in the battle. But for this, you want to use them more in coordination with your infantry and use them at the right time instead of like kind of early on trying to get an advantage with them. So that's what these guys are actually for. They're hidden in the woods, they're sneaking up. And I actually discovered this strategy a few days ago, and I thought I'd try it again, and it's very effective. I've yet to lose with this strategy. I will show you the strategy soon. I'm not going to ruin it yet. So I started to rush forward for the shrine, but he kind of started pushing forward. He runs his katana kachi here, and he has guns in support. But I don't really care about the shrine right now. All I want to do is sort of lure his units in, so I can spring my trap over here, because they will play. Them and the cavalry will be the most important part. These 4 infantry units right here, they won't really come into play until later. Sorry, I'm kind of sick, so my voice might not be like great, but you're gonna have to deal with that. So right now he's capturing every shrine and dojo. So at this point I have revealed my hidden units. I charged my katana kachi over here to take out this yarikachi, and since he didn't have that many units over here, his main army was focused over here, I thought it'd be okay to separate them and just have my 2 spear units charge out over here. Sorry. So what he does, he lines up one of his units of white bears, of course, to stop the charge, get shots on the charge. But I will keep running at them and get into them. And the important part is coming up here soon. So he wasn't really ready, so he didn't really have time to get them totally lined up. So they will actually, my guys will actually make it into his lines without them getting a shot off. Now here, soon, yeah, okay, so right here he makes the move that you should expect every single person to make. Hold on, I'm gonna stop here for a sec. All line infantry in the near area, he turns to shoot at the infantry. You should expect every single person you play to do this, because it's the right thing to do, because he knows that his infantry will lose in the infantry fight, so he lines his guys up to have them be ready to take shots at them. So you should always expect people to do this, because if they don't, your infantry can break through and get into them without taking a shot. But that is exactly what you want them to do, because now, look, he has no guys facing my cavalry. He also reinforced with this katana kashi. So you're about to see what happens. Absolutely no one shooting at my cavalry. My cavalry get in there. My other cavalry gets into this katana kachi. They're already wavering, this white tiger force here. His katana kachi are already wavering. They're already broken. His line infantry over here are broken. His spear levy reinforced. They're already wavering. This katana kachi is wavering. He's trying to reinforce with more katana kachi over here. Now everyone's broken. His katana kachi is broken. His spear levy is broken. They're all broken. So I mean, you can see already how effective this strategy can be. So I'm going to keep pushing forward. Look, this katana kachi was wavering. It's steady now, just from being near, and my katana kachi over here beat back this yarikachi. So I brought another cavalry up just in case I needed it, but I'm actually just going to pursue the spear levy with it because I don't want it coming back. And I'm going to keep pushing forward with my 2 yarikis and my 2 spear units. They'll be fighting it out with this katana kachi. So I bring the 4th yariki up, and I start kind of moving up with the rest of my infantry. So this katana kachi is broken. I'm going to continue to push forward with my cavalry at least. I'm going to stop with my infantry and rest them up a bit. So this white tiger force came back from routing, but he's not really paying attention to them. They're facing the wrong way. So I'm just going to charge into the back of them with my cavalry. And now I'm going to try and push into his general. But for the first time ever, I finally found a melee general besides me and my friend. So his general's actually not going to die too easily. My Yariki will also take shots. So here with this Yariki, I tried to hide them behind this hill and get them out of line of sight, but you soon find out that's a mistake on my part because they weren't totally covered, and I realized that at the last second, and they will get blasted to bits. That's okay. So since his journal is not like really all that great yet, he is taking a lot of casualties. Sorry. And his general will rout eventually. And over here, I forgot about this cavalry unit too, because I was trying to manage this one over here, and his Yarikachi came and got them, knocked them down. But you can see his generals retreated, but my other Yariki did as well, so I don't need them over here. I was going to reinforce them, but I'm just going to run them back because I don't want them to get shot. So I will also finish off this Yarikachi with my Katanakachi. So for right now, I'm just going to regroup the rest of my infantry because I have completely destroyed his entire flank over here with my ambush and coordination of cavalry and infantry. And I have a clear advantage now. His general's dead. He only has a few line infantry left. He has a couple spear units, but I still have my very powerful katana units here, and two full spear units, and other spear units have barely taken any losses. So things are actually looking good for me right now. And I also have this Yariki hidden and this Katanakachi hidden in the woods. So what he does here, he separates his force in two to come deal with them. And you'll soon see me take advantage of the fact that he split his force in two. But for now, I charge these guys out. At least I was supposed to. Yeah, alright, so now they're starting to march up. So they were getting a little close. I knew they wouldn't be able to shoot my Yariki, so I charged my Yariki out into these guys. I know my Yariki will die because he has supporting spears here and these guys here too. So I'm also gonna just rush out this last Katanakachi to help my cavalry.
A unit is running from the battlefield, sir.
Sorry, I'm like I said, I'm kind of sick, so I'm coughing a bit. I need to get a drink after this. Do this commentary. The throat's really dry. So anyways, I'm gonna start regrouping the rest this spear unit here after I took the shrine. And then you will see me take advantage of the fact that he split his force in two. I will rush my whole army forward at these few units right here, while these guys are still finishing off the rest of my units that charged out of the woods. So here I begin rushing. I keep the Kyoto police in front. They are the least valuable units. Put them in loose formation. Have them absorb the shots. Always have your weakest units in front when making a charge like this to absorb shots. It doesn't matter if they rout also, because as long as you have your more powerful units like this Katanakachi here reach their lines, then you should be able to win pretty easily. So he started opening fire. He's ran his guys over here at the last second. Didn't really get them in a good line, so kind of like in an X. So they're not going to be as effective. But here I run my general around the shrine to try and get into these units, and he does have this Yarikachi over here, but my general has last man standing, which means no matter what, he will be the last person in his unit to die, so I'm not too worried about him right now. And you can see here that now my guys have reached his lines, although despite taking heavy casualties on my Kyoto police. The important thing is that my Yarikashi are there and my Katanakashi are close by. I've ran this Katanakashi over here to help my general keep him away from these spears, so they're breaking. Just because of his bad morale, his general's gone, and all the rest of his units are wavering. So that's pretty much it for this battle. I hope you saw the effectiveness of using your cavalry in coordination with your infantry, as well as using them ahead in the battle if you've watched my other battles. So hopefully I will try to get you some battles of a skirmishing samurai army. I've not yet fully been able to find its effectiveness. I've had more success with the melee heavy armies, but I'm learning and I'm getting better with it. So hopefully I'll be able to get a good video for you in the near future. But that's it for now. So please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. It helps grow my channel. And keep watching for the next battle. So I thought I'd show you the results screen. You can see here I deployed 510 less guys than he did, but killed over 500 more guys than he did. So, you know, that just shows you that these samurai armies, if you use them right, use them effectively, they will be able to dominate.